Hi, this is Working with Nerdbeards and Land of the Nerds. Today we're interviewing a man whose name I never even asked, but we've been calling him Stan all day here at the Con Fanfest 2015 down at the Arizona Cardinal Stadium. He's running a game called CrazyMakeEmUps, which is, well, we tried it and we ended up wearing tinfoil hats all day, so...
Yay! Here, I'm going to give you this one.
Oh, I get to wear this one?
You're missing one right now.
All right.
There you go.
So, how long has this game been out?
We started an Indiegogo campaign in April.
Mm-hmm.
We got funded, and so it literally like September we had it produced, and it's only been a few months since it's been out. And this is the first time we've tried to sell it to like a mass audience. The rest of it's just been small groups of people that we know.
So are you from Phoenix?
Yeah, from Phoenix, Tempe.
Tempe? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I noticed you had a large number of expansions out.
Yes.
14, I think I saw?
16 of them.
16, I was off.
It's okay.
Sorry, it was a quick look.
Yeah, those are actually like a brainchild of the Indiegogo campaign. Like we hit our funding level, and then we wanted to give people something for having stretch goals, and we didn't know what to do. So we're like, let's just make expansion decks, and like we brainstormed, we came up with them, and we couldn't pick which one we liked best, so we did them all.
How do you come up with that many cards?
I don't know, honestly. I probably did 850 of them in 4 weeks, and just sat there writing cards, and then everybody in the booth all helped play test. And a lot of it is just sit down, try the cards out, and some of my ideas were really bad. Like there were some really drunk cards that were like, we can't do that. People
well, you have drunk cards. I saw you had a deck that was for drinking. You have one that's for taking your clothes off. You have one.
Yeah, it's for additional drinking, additional clothing cards. But yeah, they all play tested, and I don't know how I came up with it. You just sit there and you just type, and you're like, that'll be funny. And a lot of it just kind of comes together because when you make one card, you want to, like you guys did the demo game, you want to make cards that cascade off of it. So you think, here's this overarching thing. How many things can I make play off of that one thing when it happens? So some people are doing high fives, some people are giving hugs, stuff like that.
So how do you continue playtesting?
It's a little bit tricky with playtesting, but what we do is we get people together that we try to get people that haven't played the game, and we just sit there and go through it. The first round of playtesting is usually just read the cards, don't do the actions, and if anybody flinches, then we put it off to the side and we know we have to try it for real.
Okay.
And then we'll go through and play those cards with some other ones, and like if there's a card that says do 6 shots, like we know now don't ever do that. Like the first time we did the card, like somebody had to do a shot every time somebody gave a high five. That was the very first playtest. The guy almost died. It was horrible. Actually, not true. He didn't almost die, but
I could see why
we took that card out. We call that the bad decision deck, and we don't give that to anyone.
Okay. I noticed you had a good decision deck and a bad decision deck, and I thought it was really interesting that you have this social media campaign in order to get like additional help in the scavenger hunt. You get to draw from the bad decision deck.
Yeah, bad decision box, but yeah, you can get in there.
Box.
And in there, there's all just merchandise that you can get in the game, and I don't have much on me. A bunch of our merchandise actually works in the game. So there's cups. If you're using the cup and you drink out of it, you can make people drink with you. There's coasters.
Okay,
yeah,
nice.
The Vessel of Retribution. There's coasters, the Keep It Classy coasters. You give them to your friends, and if they don't put their drink back down on it, you can catch them, and then they have to finish their drink.
Okay.
Stuff like that. So there's little things like that, the merchandise, and that's what's in the bad decision box. The good decision box is empty because we don't deal in good decisions.
So it's
it's completely empty. Don't even, honestly, at home, don't pull out of the good decision box. We tell people this, and they still want to. They think we're trying to trick them.
Okay. All right. So I noticed you had a number of. How did you talk your friends into coming down here and helping you sell this?
They're the best people ever. Like, they're just fantastic. They help me play test the game. They love the product, and they're just like, we want to do it. Like, I didn't have to talk them into it. I just told them, I'm doing a convention. I'm going to be there by myself. I don't know what I'm doing. And they were like, oh, we'll come help. And they just all came and like pitched in. They've all helped play test. They played the game. They all love it. They believe in it. And I think that's one of the best things about having them here is because they like the game so much. It really rubs off on everybody else that wants to come in and talk about the game. It's not just me going, buy my thing, please. Buy my thing, please. Like, so I think it works really well.
I noticed you had a lot of customization. You had like people, you have one guy drawing, I think I see drawing bad decision cards for people and such. How did you come up with get it? Are you worried that that's going to get too exciting for the customer?
No, we're not. We want people to be engaged and invested and want to play the game. We're giving away free decks, free expansions for doing the scavenger hunt and stuff. So the key is that people get to play the game and enjoy it. Like, I'll tell you right now, the full deck, we give it away free on our website. Like, you can just download it just like Cards Against Humanity, print it out and play it. Because my goal in life was to be a game designer, not to make bajillions of dollars. And so if people play the game and have fun, then I'm happy. Like, so go download it, play it.
Okay.
That's it. And so, like, the customization stuff is just like, how can we value add? How can we make people interested and want to do this? So not only does he draw the bear, but write a custom rule on the back of it for you after he's done.
Okay.
And it has your name, and it's special just for you when you play the game. You can be like, I'm pulling this card out because I don't want to take a turn, and then you get to do whatever the card says.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Are we on time? All right. Then I'd like to thank you very much for your help.
Thank you.
What is your actual name?
My name's Todd.
Todd? I wasn't even close.
That's
I wasn't
okay.
even close, Dan.
It's actually on my better.
Oh, well, I
decision.
wasn't looking at your pasties. I'm
right.
sorry, man.
It's okay.
All right.
You should. And then this is our bad decision brigade, bad decision bear. And that's
So why a bear?
It was just sounded funny. Like it was just like we need the bad decision something, and it was alliterative.
Okay.
And so like and then he was the artist was playtesting with us one time, and he's really good. He just sketches stuff randomly in his free time, and he made this one was his first one, and I was like, that's it. It's a bad decision bear.
Awesome.
And that's what we go with. And we have like we have a whole family of them we haven't released yet. There's like a camping bad decision bear. There's we haven't finished it, but there's like the bad decision bandit bear for the Cinco de Mayo deck. There's like we want to have one for each one, like a bad decision Uncle Sam bear and all that. So eventually we'll have all those out and people can have them on clothing and stuff. And there's actually cards, so sorry to keep taking up your time, but there's actually cards in the game that if you have a bad decision bear item on you, you get to do extra special stuff.
Oh, okay.
So it kind of like plays in the game. And some of the cards are the bad decision bear card and they stay in play. So like basically if one of them's the bad decision bear card where if you pull the card, you keep it, and when somebody does an action, you give it to them, and they have to do the action again, but you have to do it with them.
Okay.
And they keep the card until something happens, and it just keeps getting passed around the table the whole game once it comes out.
Interesting.
So it's just like other little rider that happens. Super fun. And done?
Yeah.
Sorry, I saw him pointing down. So I was like, what do I do?
No, it was in screen.
Oh, I get it. Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much,
Appreciate
sir. Thank you very much for your help, sir.
Yeah, no problem.